to some. I'm Crystal. I'm here. It is, what's today? Today is a beautiful morning, almost starting to look like summer finally. This Bay Area weather has been not very fun this year. Today I'm going to do just a very quick look off running around doing a few errands. I want to talk really quickly about the importance of primer. So primer is a step you do after your skincare routine, after you do your moisturizing, your toning, your moisturizing, cleansing, all of that, that you want to come in with some primer. And what primer does is just like if you prime a car before you paint it, you prime the walls before you paint it, it helps, not only does it help the paint or the foundation to adhere to your face, but it also helps to fill in fine lines in your skin, so that pores, fine lines, so that the foundation goes over more smoothly. So what I want to show you, just to illustrate the difference between primer and non-primer, is I did an orange. Okay, so you can kind of see the middle is right here. Where's the middle? Right down here. This is my, let's see, this is my prime side, and I don't know how well you can see this in this light. This is my prime side. This is my non-prime side. I'm having trouble with the camera. Non-prime. So the non-prime side, you can see quite a bit more of the dimpling in the oranges. Imagine that with your skin and the fine lines that you're going to see with your foundation. We don't want fine lines to be emphasized, so if we can fill them in with some primer before we get started, that's awesome. So what we're going to do, same thing we always do, is we start with our concealer. I'm feeling light and bright today, so I'm going to use a concealer that is one touch lighter than my normal foundation shade. So this is the Scarlet, I believe. Yes. I don't have my glasses on, and more I need them. So I put it around my eyes, and again, I like to use it a little bit as a highlighter too. So I go around my eyes, and I need a little help with my dark circles that I seem to wake up with. Places you want to pop. Remember, light brings it out, kind of makes things pop, while the dark color pushes things back. So the shadows make it look like you have definition. So you can use your concealer to really add definition to your face without going into highlighters. I'm waiting for my highlighters to arrive, and I'm really excited about those. So when those come in, I'm going to do a special video on highlighting. So we'll see that. Learn how to do that together. That's not something I usually do as a mom that kind of runs around. So I'm just kind of blending this before I move on to my, somebody called, before I move on to my next step. So I want to be sure that's blended. And again, next step is the foundation. Foundation's what's going to give me a smooth all over color look. Already look better with some brightness around my eyes, I think. So I'm going to put this on today. Get a little color. Just like to do a few quick drops on there. You can always add more, but once you put too much on, it's never fun. I don't like the too much look, so I start small, go in. I like to use the brush. It gives a nice even look if I use the brush. Sometimes I use my hands after. This foundation, it dries to a powder, so I usually like to put it on, see what I've got, and it changes, the texture changes after you've been using it, so, or after it sets onto your face. So you want to let it sit. I always like to let it sit for a few seconds before I move on to my next step. In the meantime, I'm going to use this awesome little brow pencil that I love. You guys have seen me do this before. Love this. First, I'd start with the combing in, and then the color. Now, this is a sidebar, but I am so excited. I'm taking a class this weekend on microblading for the eyebrows, and I'm a perfect candidate for it, but I am so excited to do that. So that's something I'm going to be doing after the baby comes, is adding microblading to my repertoire. So that's going to be fun. I just put a little in. I'm going to be outside a lot today. It's going to be hot. I'm not really big on makeup in the daytime usually anyway. So there's the eyebrows. Let's see. I'm going to take one more blend on my skin. And again, because I've got that primer, the color really just smooths on over my face. And I'm going to come in nice and close. Smooths on over my face. I don't have to worry about my pores being maximized so everybody can see my pores. It really just covers everything up in a nice smooth look. So I like that. I'm not big, like I said, I don't do a lot of contouring during the day. When I go in with my cheeks, just a little on the apples of the cheek to give a little color. That's about it. And then I usually go back in, blending. A lot of people, one thing they forget to do is actually blend. You want to blend as much as you can because that's what makes it look natural. You don't want to be stripy. Blending makes everything so much better. Whether it's the eyes, the face, everything, not the lips. You don't really want the lips to blend. You want those defined. I digress. Okay, so quick eye look today. Going for Light and Bright again, Addiction, Moodstruck palette. This is just a standard with neutral colors, messed up by Baby Violet. Thank you very much. Again, when we apply it, we want to stipple the brush. We don't want to stroke. We want to stipple. That's the same as when you apply it on your eyes. So I'm going to use this as my color today. I'm going to go in, let's see, something a little darker than I usually do. This is the Sincere. This is kind of a grayish, taupish color. Not going for anything too much, just a little bit of color today. Add a little bit of definition to my eyes. I'll probably have my sunglasses on while I'm outside, my reading glasses on while I'm inside today. I've got to run a few errands. That's about it. Not going to go with the eyeliner. I'm just going to do a little highlighting with the lightest color. I'll get used to this camera one day. Putting that on the arch of the eyebrow bone, the brow bone, to add some definition. Okay, and that's all really I'm going to do. I don't want to put, again, too much on. It's hot out there. Who knows what's going to happen throughout the day. I'm going to put on some of my 3D eyes. Just going to go, again, 3D eyes, love it. Just going to go with the gel today, just something quick and easy. Again, it's hot. I don't want to do too much. I know I'm going to be outside quite a bit. So just going to go in with this. Let me grab the mirror. Again, starting close to the lash line. That's where it's going to give you some definition. Get that off. And I think I've mentioned Spit is my friend. I'm a fan of the Spit Clean. I don't know if I did that before I was a mom or if that's just something I picked up now. So fresh, easy, quick look. I'm only doing the top lashes. Again, quick and easy, nothing too formal. Saturday, again, that's the day I'm going to go to my class. I might do a little bit more because I'm going to be inside all day with a bunch of beauty folks. So, we always try to look good around each other. I don't know if you've ever heard how ladies, they like to dress up for their friends more than they like to dress up for their husbands. And I definitely find that to be true. I'm going to finish this off with just a quick little lip gloss. One thing I really love about the lip gloss is it has a little mirror on the back so you can kind of watch what you're doing. It's awesome, really. Very genius idea. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, so that's it. A little boop. Okay. Quick, easy, off I go, ready for the day. I hope you all have a great day and keep a lookout for me. Probably Saturday morning I'll do something a little bit funner with my look, and stay tuned for more. Talk soon. Bye.